Hey there folks, and welcome to this video. This is my preseason predictions, 25 preseason predictions for IMSA. I haven't done anything like this for IMSA before, but I'm trying to get a nice variety in terms of the series I cover this year, and aiming for something like ridiculous, like 250 different predictions. So let's see how I get on with this one. What we're going to have is we will have something where the first 5 will be some broad general ones, then 6 through 10 will be championship predictions, 11 through 15 will be random events, 16 through 20 will be driver changes, and then 21 through 25 will be counter predictions, format that I use with my other predictions that I'm doing this season. So without further ado, let's get into it, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So my first one is that Aston Martin will get a podium in GTP. Now I am recording this just before the Rolex 24, and Aston Martin aren't there, so if Aston Martin don't end up showing up, then I'm in trouble. I also think that Ford will win a race in either GTD class. I've just noticed in skim reading through these that I've got something else that I would get if that happens, I think BMW will win a GTP race. At least 3 different teams will win a Michelin Endurance Championship rounds in GTP. So what that means is I don't mean like necessarily the 6 and the 7 or something like that. I mean like Wayne Taylor Racing or Porsche Penske. I got the numbers right. I might have got them horribly wrong there. But I also think that 3 of these teams will be from different manufacturers as well. So that means that we could see 2 different 963 teams, because we have customer ones of them. Next up, I think the GTP champions in IMSA and the Michelin Endurance Championship will be from different manufacturers. So maybe Caddy will get one, Porsche will get the other one. I think that a different manufacturer will win each of GTP, GTD Pro, and GTD. So that means that we won't see, 2 Porsches. Or 2 Acuras, for instance, or 2 BMWs. Or Astons, or even Lambos. But maybe we'll get a Porsche getting GTP, then we'll get, I don't know, the Corvette in GTD Pro and a Mercedes in GTD. I think at least one class will only have one driver's champion. GTD is the most likely one to have. They actually have a lot more customer drivers and a lot less manufacturer entries. I think that a team's order at the end of the season in the championship in GTP will not be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again this year, because it was 1, 2 for Porsche, 3, 3 for Caddy, 5, 6 for Acura, 7, 8 for BMW. I think that at least 3 different manufacturers as well will be in the top 3 of GTD Pro. So, I don't know, Aston, Corvette, hey, maybe Ford. For the random ones, I think that a GTP will have a crash with an LMP2. I think that there will be another wet qualifying, like we had at Petit Le Mans 2023, where LMP2s will be GTPs. Now, I don't think it would necessarily be that LMP2s would qualify on pole or have the fastest time in qualifying. But what I mean is we'll probably get like at least one in the top 10. I think at least one GTP will get his first pole position. I think at least one GT3 will get his first win. And I also think that there will be a new GTP coming in for 2026, and that's outside of Genesis. So, I don't know, maybe the convergence with LMH means that, much like in iRacing, we see Ferrari come across. Next up, I think at least one driver will go from GTD to GTP. Likewise, I think at least one driver will go from GTP to GTD. I think at least one driver will keep for manufacturer when their team changes. So what that means is if you have the change across to Genesis, somebody will stay with, is it Acura? I then think at least one champion this year will be leaving their team, as in they won't be confirmed to their team for 2025, at least at the start of the season. And I think at least one champion will leave IMSA altogether. And that could be in any class. And the final 5, and these are calendar-based predictions. I think that there will be a non-US round with GTPs. Right now, Mosport in Canada does not have GTPs at it. This will be for 2026, and the same with the rest of these ones. I think that there will also be the long-speculated NASCAR IMSA crossover. That was something that was rumoured when NASCAR announced its Chicago Street Race for 2023. I think there'll also be a non-GTD round. So, like we've got ones that don't have LMP2, one that's just LMP2 and GTP. I think that another round will have all classes. Well, that means there'll be one more round in 2026 and 2025 that has the GTDs, the LMP2s, and the GTPs. And I also think there'll be no more than 12 rounds in 2026. And that's that from this video, folks. Thank you so much for watching and joining. I hope that you enjoy the Rolex 24 this weekend. I'm going to be watching, and I'm actually recording this before I found anything out about it. I managed to watch a bit of, say, the Mazda races, but managed to avoid any spoilers so far. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye for now.